Hopefully you can hear me now, guys. This is, take 2 of the video. The first, well actually there was 2 Qigong, well, 1 Qigong and 1 other thing we learned. The first Qigong was, like I showed you, basically to show the lead wrapped in cotton wool, the heavy arms. So basically, was just like I showed you, stand here, just stand in a basic power stance. I think I just had my weight, I don't know, I didn't even pay that much attention to it, but yeah, just standing there in a power stance and imagining, an iron bar, well, whatever, metal bar from your elbow, or just above your elbow, to your dantian, and then your wrist to your dantian, forming a kind of triangle with your forearm here, and you just stand there, and you need to visualize, I think as you breathe, you need to visualize that bar there. What I did, I think this is just what I've been doing, was just visualizing, which is, as I breathe in and out, the chi filling these bars, just in a visualization exercise. And then you stand there, and I don't know if one of you tries it, but if you stand there for a bit, I tried it yesterday, and I just felt basically, also I know it's just your wrist, I'm assuming it has to be around the centre of your body, well, just for common sense wise, but yeah, as I breathed in, my arm felt like it was being lifted, but maybe that was just me. Maybe it was just me. So, so you just stand there for a while, don't know how long. I just stood there about 3 or 4 minutes, and then if someone should be holding a pad here, and so when they hold the pad, and then finally you just turn your waist to the left. I'm not sure if it's meant to be fudging, I didn't think it was, just because I think it's just to generate heavy hands, so just turn to the left with no recoil. If you have any kind of recoil back before you strike, turn to the left. If the person holding the pad sees it, they take the pad away and you start again. But so yeah, I'm assuming if you're doing it with a partner, you don't wait 3 or 4 minutes. You just see if you can visualize it in a couple of seconds. Basically, turn to the left, and hopefully, and through visualizing the iron bars, you get a heavy hand. Basically, if you can create power from that kind of distance, just turn your hand into a fist. And if you can get power from that sort of distance, then, well, that's great. So yeah, that was the first Qigong. The second one was actually, well, not a Qigong, but the second exercise is basically you stand, I think, basically, I don't know, one hand, I think just again in a basic power stance. I'm not sure if it was a basic power stance or just like when you're doing the 3 circles, but your hands are in the lower 3 circles position. And basically someone comes forward, so if I was standing here, someone comes forward opposite me and just pushes towards your forearms. And what you're meant to do is, when you become very relaxed, your waist, as soon as you can feel someone pushing your forearms, you don't come up to meet them, which is what most people do. They can anticipate them because they can see people meeting them. You just stand here, and then most people, as I said, close your eyes, because then you won't be able to anticipate them, and then move forward, because that's easy. But also, even when I was doing it, closing my eyes, I still tried to anticipate it. So I suppose your partner has to be a bit aware that you might anticipate it. You just stand there, close your eyes, or well, just stand there, and when they hit your forearms, you don't want it to collapse, but you want the energy to be redirected to your waist, and you just shake. Usually, what will happen when you first do it is that you'll either be pushed backwards or your form will collapse. So because you'll be too stiff, but eventually as you get more and more relaxed, you'll just take the all the energy and direct it to your waist and your back leg. So yeah. Well, don't quote me on the back leg, but definitely direct it to your waist. So yeah. And yeah, Gord, you're right that for the mother applications, she said they come from, we started doing them with the sansao, the small sansao, but he said as soon as you stop doing as soon as you start doing the mud applications, he said you take your sansao hat off. You forget that you're doing the sansao after the mud applications. So I think I can remember them all now. I'll try and show them to you. The first one was from, I think it's arm left. So after 1, 2, 3. So you take your sansao hat off, come forward in an elbow, and then you come round, you hook, and then you use your waist to hook round their neck. Hook it round into a lock, and have your other hand on top of their head here, and just shake and break, and you should break their neck. So it's going to be from here, you come up, bam, come round, have your other hand there, and shake and break the neck. The second application was from Pung, which was so you shake and you form a back fist, hit someone in the back of the neck. So basically they come in and so the obvious application of Pung is you've caught you've stopped their forearm or caught their forearm, and you've hit them around the throat area, around the top here, and then you shake and you pull down their forearm, and at the same time you hit them with a back fist. And then after that you would snake around their neck with your hands and put them in a lock, and come round at the same time. This hand comes up with a one knuckle punch into their throat. I'm not sure if you can visualize this, it would be much easier with a partner. So come up with a pump, shake, snake your hands round. You can step forward, it's just for distancing, you have to get it right. And as was told to me by NASA, it's not a neck lock, it's a face lock. So if you get too close, like I was getting, you get someone's neck and it's too comfortable for them. But what you should do, if you do this right, if you get their face should be resting right here. So because the face lock's painful, it's not comfortable for them. So you twist, and then at the same time, this hand comes up and goes straight as a one knuckle punch into their throat. And at the same time again, if they're still breathing, and again, so it's going to be shake, left turn of the waist, right turn, and then you load again with your left hand, and then you come down on, because you've got them in a face lock, you've got their neck exposed here, then you just come down straight, crack onto the side of their neck. You load, so it would be this, coming around into a face lock. Yeah, I'll do that again. Go around the face lock, come up, and then coming straight down. So yeah, I'll probably do it here. So pung, shake, come round into a face lock, single knuckle punch to the throat when you got them into a face lock, and then shake again, and then hit them down the side of the neck. The third one was from Qi, which I showed you, but yeah, I'll just do it again, this one. So you've got, from Qi, you do the lateral elbow, and then the one knuckle strike into the solar plexus here, and then the last elbow, so it's 1, 2, and your waist is twisted, your waist is already loaded from the last movement, is that elbow slanting upwards across the chest. That's the one that I said everyone gets wrong, because they just go straight again. So it's going to be from Qi, 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, and you have to make sure you don't, if you're doing this on a pad, you don't wipe up the pad. Instead you do hit the pad. So from the side it would be 1, so 1, 2, 3. And from the other side it would be Qi, 1, no, it would be 1, lateral elbow, single knuckle punch, and started elbow. So yeah, what else? That was the third application. well, third mother palm. The fourth one was, let me get this. It was from, actually no, I think Chi was the fourth one. I missed one out. It was from, well, the sense out, the kind of, well, this movement here. So it was from here, and then falling into that. So it would be, this one was, well, this one was pretty insane. So there's no point showing it to you here because you really need a partner to show it to. And the others were, the preacher, which was from from here. So you've just done your one, I think it's from here, two, I can't remember too well. The preacher was was from, so basically you've got one, you send a one knuckle punch into their neck, and then, so this one's quick. It would be a kind of, as Nat said, vibrating knuckle, no jokes here. And so knuckle, farging shake, all it is, farging shake with the fist into the neck, and then 1, 2, percussive shot to the side of the neck, so 1, 2, and then straight, you open your hand, open Lao Gung, and it goes into the mind point of and straight into the mind point, so it would be 1, 2, 3 all the time shaking, so 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, like that. But from the side it would be from but the percussive shot, has to be a cupped hand like that. 1, 2, 3. And again, you have to worry about timing and distancing for this. The final one I learned was which I thought was quite cool. This one was, I'm not sure which move from the Sansao this is, but I think it's basically some sort of move like this because I didn't get this far. It's basically an application of single whip. You come, so say you'd hit someone around this area, you'd come up just like the hook in single whip, you'd hit them under the jaw, and then you'd come down on their clavicle to the left, well, wherever their clavicle would happen to be, break it, so up, down, the shake, and then this would signify hooking your fingers around the neck. As you kink them forward, as they come forward like this, your elbow would just set up right into their neck nicely, so it would be 1, 1, 2, 3. From the side it would be 1, so up under their jaw, down on their clavicle, hook around the neck, and as they come forward you put the elbow into their neck. Do it from the other side. 1, 2, 3. And then from the other side, So a lot of this is easier to show with a partner. Part of this is also for me to remind myself of the stuff we do. So I think that was all I managed to learn. Okay, thanks guys.